Good day, my name is Odumiwa Adejobi, Assistant Commissioner of Police and Force Populations Officer of the Nigerian Police Force. Today, the Nigerian Police Force wants to warn.
Naturally, I'm not supposed to do this video, but I think it is absolutely necessary and important that I stretch out some facts. Yesterday, I posted a video about Very Dark Man, made a free Very Dark Man.
Of accountability on the part of the EFCC and the bank by simply explaining to Nigerians that this is exactly what's happening. Nobody is saying that the Very Dark Man is above the law. However,
this is my own say. I think at this point, VDM murder should be arrested.
Arrest VDM murder. This is the exact word of Mr. Ben. A lot of Nigerians are really angry and pissed at this particular guy. Not just him. Here is another update from VDM, day 5. A lot of people are still in the streets protesting, standing in solidarity to demand the freedom of a freedom fighter, VDM, Martin Ose. In this particular video, I will make compilation of Unreasonable Nigeria and the Reasonable Nigeria. First of all, I want you guys to watch this particular video of this man who came out to call out Mr. Jollof and his wife that they should mind their business. Him sat there, in as much that VDM might have stepped on wrong people's toe, but not on his toe. Why would him have to seek for the release of VDM? Now your wife, Mr. Jollof, is angry and threatening me. Oh, you just disrespect my husband. Anyway, I want you guys to watch the video. We'll be right back.
Naturally, I'm not supposed to do this video, but I think it is absolutely necessary and important that I stretch out some facts. Yesterday, I posted a video about Very Dark Man, made a free Very Dark Man. We like what they do, sometimes no. We like the way they talk, sometimes no. But sometimes they talk truth, yes. We'll see facts. Not be saying because Very Dark Man talk one way against my guy. You not go with my guy. So I see they arrest him. The man of it arrest him. Now you want being be. Anyway, more come on that part. You know, say yesterday when I posted that video, Jollof wife sent me a very rude message. Say they question my loyalty to her husband. I've been one lock up as usual. This stuff, you know that for many years they come now. Few years. I know the answer because I think say make her leave her. But today, I want to put a stop to that rubbish. Jollof, talk to your wife. Your wife doesn't respect your friends because of you. Maybe you tell your wife, so now you defeat me. Or maybe you tell your wife, so now you borrow money to take home abroad. Or now you borrow money to build house. Or now you sell land for me. Or now you buy motor for me. Maybe that's what you tell your wife. Or a day break, now you help me every day. I'm not seeing any reason why your wife could talk to me if that's such matter. Anyway, not be today they do it. They do it for your front self. You didn't say anything. Your wife accused me for your show 2022. Say I set table to wrong person. Say I shop the money. You bring your wife come my front. Till your wife realize say the table where I say now she don't know the person name we buy her. She didn't apologize to me. I let that slide. Your wife embarrassed me for this your show you do just now. So I come your show Jollof. Your wife say when my band publicly. So I go take ticket. I must buy tickets. For everybody look camera they watch me. But overlook her. But as my own wife be, I not get time, you know. But make us straight the facts now. Jollof I've made more money than you over 10 times. My money na charity they go. If I want to do big boy, I don't compare you and me. I don't go try them. Because you not be street boy. Street boy they look, they observe, they listen, they judge. But too much maturity, they pass wrong narrative. 75% of people you know today, I know they without internet. But internet, just take what you fit take, do what you fit do out of fun. I'll give you one advice so you give me years ago. I give you now, Jollof. Talk to your wife. A woman is shipping man. What you supposed to do today, you not there. What you supposed to do today, what you supposed to do enjoy as a G, they enjoy and call for your wife. Your wife is very rude. Very rude. You think see a rudeness now, pride. Not be pride. Your wife maybe they lose everything you get. You cannot see, like I said, you be small boy. With all sense of humility, you be small rats. I'm supposed to lock up, not do this video, but I just make her tell you. Talk to your wife. If your wife insults me again, if you insult me again, I know who I go insult, and you go hear from me. I'll be your wife mate in any ramification. I'll be your wife gang. Talk to your wife.
The response that this man make in this particular video just filled my heart. It made my day, and I'm so happy. Now, I don't really know why some people felt like whenever somebody is down, they are rejoicing, they are happy. This is the same man that is fighting for every common Nigerian. A lot of you remember Asmushi. Asmushi so much hates VDM because VDM were demanding her to refund the money she took from somebody. Oh, when she eventually become a victim to somebody else, she looked all around. She couldn't find help except VDM. That is the situation of Nigeria. Everybody hates VDM. Or you are in trouble, you look left and right. The only person you could run to is VDM. Anyway, I want you guys to watch this particular video of Arise TV News and how this lady, annoyingly, what she was saying, and we'll be right back.
We've heard from the EFCC, the bail conditions for the social media activist. And then on the other hand, on the one hand, we hear it's based on, complaints from individuals. And then EFCC says, no, it's no such thing, it's fake news. This miscommunication, is that what is giving oxygen to this?
If the EFCC is able to determine what is fake news, one would expect too that it will sell us the proper news, the proper situation of things. Right. I think I like the slogan of the EFCC where before now when it says the EFCC will get you anytime, anywhere, right? So that's connotes a very powerful organization that's ubiquitous. In that case, and then an individual, that kind of powerful organization against an individual, the organization should show some restraint and should show some measure of, application of standards. You see, I can say this on behalf of Olao Lukayode, the chairman of the EFCC, that he's committed to standards. But sometimes, oftentimes, the operatives of the EFCC get somewhat overzealous. And when they do that, it shouldn't be too difficult to explain. Now, the problem we have here, and that's a very dangerous situation where you find young people going to the bank, the premises of the bank, going to protest because they're dealing with a very influential personality called Very Dark Man that is well loved. In fact, his followership is phenomenal. Now, and that's the reason why EFCC as an organization that also requires the goodwill of the public in its fight against corruption and financial crimes should actually deal carefully with an individual like Very Dark Man. Now, there's a problem. He has been arrested, and then there seemed to be a form of strong, cooperation that was offered by the Guarantee Trust Bank. The expectation is a show of accountability on the part of the EFCC and the bank by simply explaining to Nigerians that this is exactly what's happening. Nobody is saying that the Very Dark Man is above the law. However, when it seems...
the bank in question says, they don't have a hand in it. The young man, the VDM, was arrested outside the premises of the bank, that they've exculpated themselves, more or less.
Oh, but Nigerians don't believe. And that's more reason why an authority like the EFCC should be the forefront of showing a level of accountability to the people by saying this and such a reason is why we arrested Very Dark Man. And of course, because of the presumption of innocence, he should be assumed that he has been granted bail. And then so that report...
given bail conditions, that he will not be released until he meets his bail conditions, and he will be taken to court.
Well, that's the report. That's a report accredited to the BBC.
Right.
However, it's nothing difficult for the EFCC. EFCC has fantastic spokesmen. Whether you talk about Dili or Wilson Owajure, these are people who are very experienced in the business of public relations and public communication. So it's not difficult to communicate it. The problem is, Nigerians lose respect for the EFCC when it fails to do very simple things like this, or when it seems as if it's doing the bidding of one person. The chairman is not like that. I can say that because I've had a personal contact with him. So my mindset about the way he operates is a matter of very high ethical standards.
So why is it not reflecting in his men on the ground?
That's the reason why. That's the reason why people protest. That's the reason why we must say that this is not the proper thing to do, especially for a very influential person like Very Dark Man.
Yeah.
My expectation is that simply go and tell the public what is done, and now because of the presumption of his innocence, announce the bail conditions. I mean, I think it's valid a point if someone says that you could have simply invited him. I mean, for a long time, and when the FCC carries out one forms of publication as to a wanted person, the people show up because they know that from the current criminal arrangement, whether you even flee abroad, you'll be caught. So my expectation is that the EFCC should show some measure of accountability to the people. It's not a government to itself.
How can the EFCC, show accountability? How can the EFCC fix this? What's looking in your eyes like a damage to the reputation of the EFCC?
I think just do the right thing. I would have expected
the right thing be?
They call a press conference, because you can see that in this age of the social media, where people like Very Dark Man reign as I would say as kings. They carry a lot of influence in that place, and every young Nigerian nearly sees these sort of fellows as role models. So it's not a very good thing if now the FCC is seen as the oppressor, as the one that can be used by the government to suppress free speech. Because in order not to allow, because we see that label of these explanations as fake news, in order not to allow the constant growing fake news to be preponderant, you have to make the proper statement, give the statement. So what the FCC should do now, in realizing that it doesn't matter whether he's a young person, the level of his popularity demands that a press briefing be given immediately to show some measure of accountability to Nigerians, that you don't work for yourself and that you are not against Nigerians, and that we are all in the business of fighting corruption together, fighting financial crimes, or whatever in this case is cyber stalking. Nobody really wants it.
Let's talk about this cyber stalking. Is it being... Oh, okay. Very quickly, you were going to say...
cyber stalking. Cyber stalking, you see, look, until you become a victim of some of these crimes, you would not find the EFCC to be a very useful organization. In this case, we're saying that it has to be on the good side of the people so that it can enjoy the goodwill of the people. After all, it's set up to serve the people. Cyber stalking can be a very dangerous crime, especially when it attacks innocent people. But Very Dark Man is seen in the eyes of Nigerians, especially young Nigerians, as a freedom fighter, as someone who's speaking on their behalf, and he does it in such an innovative manner. Playing, it doesn't with a lot of and then it comes out to be well loved, and that's strange. And some of us are very impressed with him. And in that case, the FCC should even see such persons as partners, even when they make mistakes. And in that case, they should not. Of course, he's already a hero, but you increase his heroism when you arrest him in such a manner and refuse to explain.
A lot of you might not understand the context in this particular video, but there's one thing for sure, that though the EFCC have officially released statements, this is the reason why they arrested VDM. Did you know they have to wait for a good 5 days? And in these 5 days, the Nigerian media, the journalists, investigative journalists, the EFCC could not release a statement to them, despite them putting a call to the EFCC. It not take a BBC, another media that is not in Nigeria, to seek information for EFCC, and EFCC released the information to them. Our journalists in Nigeria were now obtaining information from BBC. The Nigerian media call EFCC, they never respond. That is the level of disrespect that these Nigerian security agencies or the Nigerian government. Now, though, last, EFCC put up this rubbish statement for cyber stalking. Now, have you guys just imagine in your head that for cyber stalking, they have to combine operation task force, the EFCC, the police, the DSS. Maybe the military will also join, I don't know. But these are the 3 security agencies that combine together to arrest an unarmed guy. That tells you this is not just a petition that we're written, but I will still say it is because of the video you make about Shane Tinubu. This is federal song. You might just use the federal might His father might not be fully aware, but I know that the order came from Abuja. The order came from Abuja, and this whole mess, the EFCC is saying we have written petition and we must make sure nobody can pressure us to release VDM. We follow the due process. You never follow the due process to arrest him. Anyway, so I want you guys to watch this particular video. We'll be right back.
The chairman of EFCC, Pastor Ola Olukoyede, and the entire EFCC agency, I thank God, beg you, I have just two simple messages for you today. Number one, EFCC, stop all these distractions. EFCC, stop this attempt for trying to distract Nigerians from focusing on the main issues wey affect our lives as e be today for this country. Because APC, we sabi una. What APC cannot do does not exist. All these shenanigans where they go on, e no mean say politicians no go still rig elections by 2027. The most important fight for Nigerians today na how to save ourselves from this government wey don push more people into poverty and hardship. That is what Nigerians must focus on. All these attempts to distract Nigerians, e no go work. I can see through you people. Number two, EFCC. Stop making a mockery of your organization. Stop making a mockery of the fight against corruption. EFCC, if you get any serious allegations to investigate, you know how to go about your investigations. So at this point, leave all this your kangaroo pattern of trying to clamp down on people where they criticize government. If you know, say there is any petition you get against very black man, Vincent Martins Ose, you know how to go about it. If you don't give him access to a lawyer, grant him bail and then begin to take your petition in the lawful and the right manner. Because this attempt at kangaroo kidnap of people and then you begin to force them, it will not work. It never worked before. Una know they ever learn una lessons. You know why you carry them on Friday. You know why up till Monday, which is a full working day, no official press statement from you, no charging to court. So everything you are doing is just a well-orchestrated plan. And me, I'm not falling for it. Anything where EFCC want to do, you must do it within the ambit of the law. And this one not be about, say, person they sentimental or you are using sentiments. I am not a fan of very black man. I'm not a fan of Vincent Martins Ose. He has millions of fans. I am not one of them. So this is not about sentiment. This is about standing for waiting day right and waiting day true. If you know, say you want to invite a person where get allegation, it no matter the level of petition where they write against that person. Petitions are petitions, and everybody must be given opportunity to prove their innocence or their guilt. You must be presumed innocent before they prove you guilty. And if somebody writes petition, they are mere allegations. Anybody can write petition against me. Have you invited a person to respond and he failed to respond? Did you try to arrest him and he resisted arrest? So what is the need of all of these shenanigans? What be the meaning of all the drama where they go on? So what exactly be the issue where we say, sure, they don't invite very black man come EFCC before and he refused? Did they try to arrest him and he resisted arrest? Everybody must be held to equal standard before the law. The time in April of 2024, where we go to go arrest former governor of Kogi State, the security where they attached to former governor, they opened fire for air, where we say EFCC officials had to retreat and go back to their office. The day where he finally come with the sitting governor, come your office for Abuja, EFCC tell and say make it go back, say they get arrangement. According to your spokesperson of EFCC, say they go come meet them for house. Why would I know if it get arrangement with very black man? Waiting be the thing where be say una fit get. The former governor is alleged of more than 80 billion misappropriation of funds. How much be the money where they talk? I be waiting be the petition against very black man. The former governor of Delta State, where don't defend go APC, more than 1.3 trillion allegations of money laundering and misappropriation of funds. Why they no kidnap him for bank? Why they no go carry him with this kangaroo method and then detain him until another day? EFCC, stop all this shenanigans. It has not worked before, it will never work. All this kangaroo method of trying to enforce law will not work because it is criminality in itself. Nigerians, we must focus on our leadership. The main challenge before Nigerians today na INEC. Because as it be so, the fifth carry person like very black man will be say they popular. In France, everybody go come out, come talk for them. If they carry you where nobody sabi, Now you be your case. So we must come together and destructure and decentralize this criminal structure of a government and fix competent and good leadership. If not, all of us are potential victims and everybody just they wait for in turn. May God help Nigeria. My name is Peter for Nigeria.
Because I want you guys to watch this particular video of Mr. Ben, what he said about VDM Monda and VDM himself, and we'll be right back.
Leading campaign and say free VDM, free VDM. Now, this is my own say. I think at this point, VDM mother should be arrested. That woman should be immediately be arrested. I think she have a lot of questions to answer. How do you explain to me or to anybody with any rational mindset that for the last 4 months, we're in May now, that your salary, every time your salary comes in, is emptied by the bank, servicing a loan you never partake in? I don't know how much is the salary of a teacher. Now, if the salary is 100,000, and the last statement the daughter made was the bank took everything and only left 3,000 for her. So if it is 100,000, that means the bank took 97,000. So if the bank has been doing that for the last 4 months and she kept quiet, she did not inform her son, then I think she took the loan. Madam, you are lying. You better come out and tell Nigerians the truth. You are lying. You took the loan. Why did you not tell your son, your lousy son, your blackmailer son, who blackmailed other innocent people within the society? Why did you not tell him? If indeed you know that you did not take the money. Now, Nigerians are a very funny set of people because VDM is like honey now. Any blogs and anybody who feel depressed, want to get likes, they will go and throw support for VDM. Help all of you guys. I don't care. I will say it the way it is. VDM mother need to be arrested now. And on that statement alone, when the sister sent a voice note to VDM, the sister said, since this year, any money that enter my mother's account is being taken by the bank. When VDM make his own narration, VDM said 50% of whatever is coming in is being taken by the bank. And for 4 months, you did not tell your son, Madam, you have questions to answer, or you go and submit yourself to the police. And all of you moronic people on the internet saying, you are going to GTB Bank to withdraw your money. Moo people, emotional blackmailer. That's why your government own you on a chokehold. But when I no get sense. When I no get sense. So GTB Bank, now be your problem. When I no go ask VDM mama questions, say how? How you go keep quiet for 3 months? You be mugu. I don't tell you, say this story is arranged for something else. When they look this story, look outside the story. You will see why they are arranging this kind of story. For now, make una dey throw nonsense they go. My name is Ben, and I go tell you the truth.
How many of you remember this guy? This guy, at least I believe a lot of Nigerians, if you are familiar with social media, you know this guy very well. His friend, I think this friend is dead now. What happened? His friend will lure girls to his house, buy the girl, record the girl, and send to him. I believe him to have a case to answer. Anything comes to Nigeria is going to be a problem for him. So let him just remain in UK and seeking attention. He thought social media is the only platform for him to be relevant, but using it to create enmity for himself. VDM is the only one that is seeking boils in every communities in Nigeria. Challenge me and call this number if there is no boil in your village. If I will not come and put boil, that is the only person in the full Nigeria. There are good Nigerians who are seeing these good things this guy is doing. He's the only person when they steal your money, he stood for him and make sure that you retrieve your stolen money. If they fraud you, he will fight for you and make sure you retrieve your money that was taken by fraudulent heart. If anything happened to you unjustful, he is there to stand with you. He don't know you before. He uses his money to write petition, and this guy have put his life in upfront to seek justice for the common Nigerian. Now this guy was arrested unlawfully, not that he has something that he did. Oh, this guy, I never knew he's like this. Cyber stalking, is that a crime? Some people are very bitterly angry that you are out there shouting to demand the release of VDM, while some are happy that VDM is still in the EFCC custody. If not DSS, nobody knows what is happening to him right now. All right, this is where we're going to be ending the video today. If there is any other update, definitely I will be here to give you guys the latest or the hottest update. Remember, we love you, God love you more. If you love us, the only way you can support our channel is to like this video, comment your thoughts about this video, and share this video to any of your social media platform. Above all, subscribe if you have not done so. If you do, turn on your notification bell so that you wouldn't miss out our future posts. I beg of you, please just hit the like button. It helps our videos to grow. Thank you very much. Until we meet again, peace out.